here we go. We are going to be making a very easy, simple keto garlic bread. Very cheesy, very garlicky, very easy to make. But in this, I'm going to add some embellishments that you don't have to do, but we're going to have fun with it. I've got my ingredients all laid out here. I've got all the tools that I'm going to need. So let's get to it. We have a cup of Kraft or any brand you want grated Parmesan cheese. It's about a cup. I have 6 eggs. Go into our mixture there. Realistically, this is really the only step you need to take to make this garlic bread. I decided to try this recipe one time on a whim. I just wanted to make it. It came out really well. So we got a nice batter consistency. 6 eggs, about a cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm making this a little more bougie than you would ever need to make it. So we'll set that back here for a moment. I've got my little loaf pan here. Now, the professional kitchen that I run here, I'm out of parchment paper. So I liberally oiled this up here. I've got my little man helper here. Make sure to get all the edges and the sides. Tuscan blend, Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago. It's shaved. So I'm going to pour this in here, and I'm going to work it around the edges. So it'll stick around the edges where it's nice and coated in grease. I'm just going to flatten it out. This is a step that you do not need to take. Make the bottom nice and crispy. Another step that you don't need to take that I am going to take. I have 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. I have my spice mix, which is some Italian seasoning, some oregano, a little bit of crushed red pepper, some zesty garlic seasoning that I get from Kroger. Take some melted butter and pour that over here. Smells amazing. So what we've got is a nice mixture here. We're going to add that to our batter. This is something that you do not need to do. Totally optional. Realistically, all you need is the egg, the Parmesan cheese, and some garlic. Give that a good mix. We're just going to pour this over here like this. Let me get rid of this whisk. Get my rubber spatula back here. We don't want to miss any of this. Now, I've never made it without the parchment paper, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. So you'll come along with me. If it fails, you'll see the fail. If it comes out great, you'll see that too. Shredded mozzarella on top. I get this from Costco, big giant bag. Again, this is an optional step that you don't need to take, but I enjoy it. I like a good cheesy garlic bread. We're going to put it in the oven. We're going to bake it till it's nice and crispy looking. And then we'll pull it out and we'll try it out. It's time to pull the cheesy, delicious garlic bread from the oven. Are you ready? I hope so. Take a look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? Looks amazing, doesn't it? Now, when you pull it out of the oven, it will start to shrink down a little bit like an egg loaf. So, it'll be all puffed up at the beginning, but as time goes on and it cools down, there will be some shrinkage and it will deflate. That is totally normal. Nothing to worry about. Now, let me go ahead and see if I can't get this out of the pan and get it plated so we can take a good look at it. All right. We are out of the oven. Now, like I said, I was totally out of parchment paper. As I said, I would show you whether I failed, succeeded, whatever the case, but here's what it looks like from the top. I was able to get it out. Not the cleanest pull. As you can see, there's still a good amount left on the bottom here. Parchment paper would make a better option. I will make another video later once I have parchment paper to show you how it does turn out that way. We're going to cut this into some slices. I've got some freshly made tomato and onion sauce. We're gonna see how it goes with our garlic bread. Tune in tomorrow to see how this is made. That is simply some of the best stuff I've ever eaten in my life. Totally amazing. Anybody can make this. You don't have to go this fancy. Make sure you have parchment paper. Don't fail like me. Tune in tomorrow for the recipe and the instructions on how to make this sauce. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, share with your friends. See you tomorrow.